I'm Melody Whitworth, and I'm the president and director of Unchained Melodies Dog Rescue. I started the anti-chaining movement here in Columbia when I moved here from Florida a few years ago and started seeing dogs chained to trees with no water, no shelter in the middle of August when it was 90-something degrees. Some people just don't realize that a dog truly does need more than just food, water, shelter. They need to live, not just exist. It does take a lot of effort to get some of these dogs off the chain when we're dealing directly with the homeowner. Sometimes it takes going back multiple times, offering them free things, free vet service, free food, free flea and tick medication. We offer free services to try to build a relationship with these people. And while we're building that relationship, we talk to them and educate them on the dog's needs and why the dog does need more than just the basics that the state law, requires. People will realize that, geez, he's so much happier off that chain. A lot of them take a very long time to move through our organization because they require a lot of training. Some of them are not socialized, they've never been to the vet, they've never been off that chain. So our dogs do not move quickly through our organization necessarily. Some of them do, but a lot of them don't. It's not unusual for us to have a dog for a year. So we always have dogs that are out there languishing at the end of the chain waiting for a spot to come in. So it really is a cycle. A dog gets adopted, a foster home opens up, the right dog goes into the right foster home. It all starts with an application. We do require home visits. We require that the entire family meet the dog that they're interested in, including the four-leggers as well, dogs and cats. The whole family has to be on board with getting the dog. We offer free, continued training for the life of the dog. They can contact us whenever they're having any problems and we'll help them with that. We wrote a tethering ordinance that states there is no unsupervised tethering in the city limits of Columbia. So that means you cannot go to work and chain your dog out back and leave him out there for 8 hours. You cannot go to the store and leave your dog chained outside unattended. Even if you are home, if you never leave your home, then there's a 30-minute limit on chaining a dog. We are very heavy into education and mentoring. And part of our education effort is this coloring book called the Happy Dog Coloring Book. And we like to get this out in children's hands whenever possible. Schools, clubs, we pass them out at when we do adoption events, fundraising events. It's just a good way to reach the children. And if you can reach the children and teach them about responsible pet ownership, sometimes you even reach the parents and the grandparents. And we call that breaking the chain of this neglect and abuse that is so very, very common still, even with all the work that so many organizations do across the country. There's something for everyone. We actually came up with a list of 102 ways to help Unchained Melodies Dog Rescue, 102. So everything from sharing and posting on social media to making flyers and hanging them up at your vet's office, of course fostering and donating and volunteering at adoption events.